Welcome to Help Will Come. And here's House 5 in the Siberian forest. Normally I clear all the snow away. That's if you've got enough AP, left over. Because they're all different. Sometimes they spawn with 2 AP. Sometimes they just spawn with 3 all each. So next up I would normally do a campfire. So basically you want the morales around -5 or plus, I suppose. The more morale they got, the better they are the next day. When you're trying to get AP up. Next is the water filter. So you can start getting water in now, instead of going to the lake all the time. But I suppose I don't think I have enough resources for that at the moment. So in the meantime, do what you want. If you have HHP and you don't have enough resources, fraternize or any other options available. This is a good time as well to get traits from them, so you know what they are, so what they're good for. So they don't lose HP when they're doing that certain task. Also pay attention to the circle symbols next to them. If it's red, then you're gonna have to give them what they need. If it's like bright orange, you still do it. Before sending them exploring, make sure they can actually take the journey. Otherwise, you're gonna be in for a surprise later with no med bay. So first up, I'm going to tell you where clay is. Clay always there. Like, for example, the metal. If you want the metal, it's always at a train site. If you want water, it's always at a lake. If you want clay, it's always at the top left corner. Or, around there anyway. You can always have a look in your inventory, see what you've got by up on D-pad. This is a great chance to get mushrooms for food in the beginning of the game. And this is basically when you want to cook, the soup. And if you've got a cooker, a person who can cook and not lose AP, then that's great. It gives you more AP for later task. Next up is the water purifier. Basically, it's like 2 glass bottles in the desert, but in this case, it's snow that you boil and melt, and it goes through leather or whatnot to get rid of the dirtiness and germs. So you don't get fatigue, and they wake up with normal amount of HP, like 3, otherwise it's going to be less the more fatigued they are. It's best to do that when they are out of AP. Now I had no other people available for the tasks, so I had to get -10 on morale for each one. So basically you do want a med bay or a medi camp. And then you want to make sure they're cared for so that they're not bleeding no more, because once your health goes to 0, you're basically dead. And the second upgrade is the caring one. It's where you get to use another person's AP to care for that person that's injured. It basically raises their health points and their likeness for that person that's providing the care. Now for providing the walls, which then you can make a pathway and a palisade around your camp. And snares where you can catch a bait, skin them, and then get meat from them. Now you can go different ways about this. I mean, the basics you need is the bed, the medibay, and the fireplace. I mean, essentially that's all you need, the basics. For the etchers is where you get meat, other than getting a bowl and then going out about. And the blacksmith, which helps with building and building weapons. And when you're building your camp up, or when you're going exploring and you're getting a shovel. You also got to watch out for the traits. Like a hero is good for the blacksmith, so you don't really lose much HP. Well, I think you do, but you just get more of a process, more meat back from it, among other resources. So the basis of the game is surviving, feeding, escaping, which it takes a while to do actually. So you build a fireplace, you build a cookery, you build a water purifier that is. So you get your water from sits in stock basically each time. And the cooking is for your soup and your meat. And obviously the med bay is for healing yourself. Or you can get other people to heal for you. And exploring, when you're exploring, before I get to the exploring part, you want to build the camouflage for the camp, so you get a bigger fire, more warmth for your people, higher morale. Once you got your bow and arrow, if you got branches, you can make sticks from the blacksmith, that is. And exploring's pretty simple, really, when you're going out. You just have to make sure you go to the fields that have plenty on, if you're looking for certain resources. Now, you can build different buildings in different orders, but this is the way I do it, and I've done about 15 playthroughs already. And it all depends on making sure and sending out right people, feeding them, watering them, and keep them alive till they got enough fuel, wood, metal for the end, for the train to pick you up. Now you will have to do a couple tough choices down the road, like amputation, because during the last 5 days, between the 20 to 25, when you call the trackers, that is, with the signal flares, Some people will get hurt, injured during the night. I mean, if you check out her, she basically lost a foot and an arm. I mean, a foot and a hand. This is basically where you're setting up the signals, the train signals. So the train's going to end up stopping and having a look around and finding you. That's it for now. I suppose I'm going to let this roll around, let you lot read. Thanks for watching. Tune in for my next one.